Stevie Nicks and her dating most of the Eagles. Singer-songwriter Stevie Nicks famously dated Fleetwood Mac guitarist Lindsey Buckingham. Their romance inspired some of the band's biggest songs, including Dreams, Silver Springs, and Go Your Own Way. She also dated the band's drummer and founding member Mick Fleetwood. But Fleetwood and Buckingham weren't the only men from the same band Nicks went out with. She dated 3 different members of the Eagles. Nick has an on and off relationship with the Eagles drummer and vocalist Don Henley. They considered marriage, but Nicks was devoted to her career and didn't want to settle down. Years after their breakup, Nicks and Henley released the hit duet Leather and Lace, which remains on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 for 3 consecutive weeks. Nick was also in a relationship with Joe Walsh, the Eagles guitarist and vocalist, for 3 years. She once called him the great, great love of her life. She also dated Eagles songwriter John David, or J.D. Souther. Nicks opened up about her relationship with Souther in March of 1982 interview with High Times magazine. She said, "I went out with John David Souther for a while, who was very, very, very male chauvinistic, and very sweet and cute, and wonderful, but very Texas. I found when I was with him, I didn't mention Fleetwood Mac ever," she said. "It didn't help my status with the man to bring up anything I did, so I didn't. And then you start saying, but I work too. I'm happening. I write songs, but you're not giving me a break." She said, "Well, all those Eagles were an interesting group of guys. They were such good songwriters, I was blown away. I was totally awestruck. I mean, I was very, very famous, but it didn't make me less awestruck with these men than anybody else. I was just as big a fan." When asked about how the Eagles dressed, Nick responded, "You know what? When I was hanging around with them, I had no idea what kind of clothes they wore, except that they were always looking good."